What's going on? Builder Bear here with Spout. What's up, Spout?
What's up?
And Silp Design. What's going on?
Hey, hello. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, thanks for being here. So this is kind of exciting. We are doing our we've been doing the inspiration series a little bit, but this one is special because it's the first one on WalkTube. WalkTube is kind of being rejuvenated, dude. Like World of Corrales is going crazy places, and we're here to bring it to you, and hopefully you guys jump on board and see where this takes us. So for the first like WalkTube inspiration series build, we're here at the World of Corrales House of Music by none other than Silp. So, Silp, why don't you kind of tell us just a quick little bit about this build while I go down these signs here?
Yeah, sure. So, as you previously mentioned, it's the House of Music, and well, it's all about music. It's a very simple volume, but it has a very expressive facade. So, the idea was to have a basic cube, actually, and put all nice functions inside there and have like a cube of music, a building full with music. So inside there's concert halls, a musical theater, administration, a restaurant, and a music university.
That is crazy. You said earlier when we were talking to you, there's 300 or about 350 rooms in this build.
Yeah, yeah. I stopped counting at 350, so it's about 350 rooms.
You stopped counting at 350. That's
Yeah,
madness.
yeah.
This is we were talking about scale of builds last time when we did the hotel, and this pushes that envelope a little bit because again, this is just especially for the level of detail you've put in all of these rooms.
hmm Yeah,
I, re-
probably.
I really like the name, the House of Music, since it's not really a house. It's more like I don't know what you'd call a skyscraper of music.
Yeah, dude, I don't even like it. Again, like cube. It's just a all-encompassing like it's like a Rubik's cube of like music, right? Because it's just like
Yeah,
it's all
exactly.
mixed in. But then like house just makes me like want to go in and like be like in the House of Music. So let's actually go inside. Let's look at the sign, House of Music. Hug the sign because that's what inspiration series people do. And let's go inside. Um, you said first there's this restaurant over here on the right. Why don't you take us through this?
Yeah, so if you're taking the ride, you're walking straight into a restaurant which has a separate entrance as well, but is also an entrance to the House of Music. So it's open for either visitors of concerts and for people coming from the outside. So the entire restaurant is based around those tables and a large bar feature, which blends all around the kitchen and warps around the kitchen, and you have like a nice view into the kitchen from some seats with setback windows, so you can actually see what's happening inside there. So that's quite a cool feature as well.
That is actually really cool. I do like that. It's keeps them honest, right? It keeps the cooks honest. But it's like it's very
Yeah,
I don't know, inviting. Like it's almost like you're part of what's happening here. They're not just like in the back making your food and bringing it out here. It's like a personal experience that you're having with it as well.
yeah, exactly.
I like how this restaurant could kind of bring people in that might not even be going to see anything, but just to get some food and then might hear about a little concert going on and go
Yeah,
check it out.
that's the idea about it. Yeah.
Oh, that is actually really cool. I didn't even think about that. It could like it brings people. It draws them off the street, right?
Yeah,
The casual
yeah.
person, I guess. So I really like how again this is kind of following the theme of this House of Music has like all these different functions, and it not only feeds you musically, it feeds your stomach quite literally as well, and I think that's actually really cool. Um,
hmm
so why don't you take us down these stairs? You talked about the staircase. You want to talk about the staircase a lot. Why don't we kind of go down into the lower levels of the build, if you will, and talk
Yeah,
us through
so
this?
the the main staircase is connecting all the public spaces and all the cultural spaces, so on 3 stories. So downstairs there's a musical theater. On the ground floor there's the restaurant, the ticket office, cloakroom, etc. And on the first floor, you then find the concert hall. So it's all connected through one large staircase, which is really sculptural design. But we'll see that later when we go upstairs.
Definitely, definitely. And again, look at this. We came down the stairs, but you have this just like blown wide open, like, I don't know, atrium almost down here. Like this downstairs area almost has its own, welcome hall too. And the light is just like flowing right down into the space, and it doesn't feel closed off at all.
I really like how it's bringing in a lot of light into the building, even though this is the basement level.
Yeah, it is. It's like the basement level. What is this? How tall are the walls down here?
5 blocks.
5 blocks tall, and it's like, which is a very normal height for our builds, but it feels like it's way taller than that almost, right? Because it's just like super lit up and open and wide open space. And it kind of leads into this super bright, airy space where you're coming down here. Just turns into this this theater, right? This just kind of dark theater that's really just kind of holds you in and focuses your attention on the stage, right?
Yeah, so the entire building is based on contrast. So we were just previously in the white and open atrium, and now we are in a really intimate theater situation. So here are the music halls with just really a twist here. So it turns from white and open to darker and more intimate.
Dude, and that darkness was achieved. This is a bit of inspiration that you guys can actually only get using our WalkFlows texture pack on the server. Is this this really dark block? This is our dark oak slabs double stacked, gives us this dark block, and that's only found on our resource pack, correct?
Yeah, it's a beautiful texture, and it's custom made for the server.
It is. It's custom made by Pick.me, and he did a phenomenal job.
I really like this contrast of the black and the white, because when you walk out of this theater, you're just hit by light of the white walls and the sunlight pouring in.
Oh yeah, and that's the sidewalk up there. We're like under the sidewalk right here, and again, you're right.
Yeah.
It is just like you've come out of the bowels of whatever whatever production is going on down here, and you're hyper focused on that, and all of a sudden you're just reborn again, like the allegory of the cave out into the light, right? It's actually really cool. So you wanted to hit a little bit on what's happening back here. This detail that you have going on is absolutely incredible, dude.
Thank you.
You have like an entire the entire backstage area where people would be running along this catwalk, and the lights would be changing, and the curtains would be picking up and going down, and sandbags would be falling on people's heads. Hopefully not, but it'd be happening because it happens in the movies. And like, this is madness. This entire backstage area is incredible.
It's so realistic. You can see the stage crew walking along this little place up here, and
in hazmat suits.
And, oh yeah, in their hazmat suits.
It's so funny. Again, you were called in because of coronavirus to sterilize the area. It's
oh yeah.
And again, dude, in the theme of seeing the behind the scenes of what's going on, you have this window so people can sit, stand at these tables and congregate, but also see what's going on behind the scenes. And I think that's really cool. Really cool feature that you've done here.
These banners make it look very realistic. You can see the curtains kind of closing.
Oh yeah, very
in,
like the different layers of curtains that you have going on, so you can exit stage right and just run over here like a crazy man, and you're off. This is really cool. Why don't we head up now? Let's go look at the rest of that staircase. So we the down part of the staircase that leads you downstairs. Let's go up to the rest of it to go to the rest of the public spaces.
So as we're heading upstairs, we're taking the grand staircase again, and if you look up to the sky, you see a huge skylight, which gives an immersive amount of light. This isn't just putting light into the staircase, but into all the concert rooms and offices as well, because it's all connected through glass. So you have a huge skylight up there.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely. Um, I mean, this would be walking into this, and then like there's even sun rays right now because of the shaders I'm using. This would be just absolutely awe-inspiring. You have these huge just
Incredible. Yeah.
walls of glass on either side, and then just this light pouring down them onto you. You feel almost small, but still like it's hugging you almost, right? It's pulling you deeper
Yeah.
in. You want to figure out what's happening in here. So it's leading you up into these again, more contrast. This wood here, take this, and then like take this bit of inspiration. Look what you've done with this wood. You've actually placed these stripped blocks in different ways, and created
Yeah.
this checkerboard effect. So it's not just one, one wall of the same facing block, right?
Yeah.
I think that's really cool, and it contrasts, with what's above it, and then with this black wall, and then you get the sunlight, and then again the white here, and you've done very well with that contrast.
I love how you have the black and the white and the brown, and it's really just like you have the two extremes, the black and the white, and then you have the medium with just the light brown.
Yeah.
I think one thing that I would tell new builders who are coming onto the server and trying to get the builder is take risks. Don't be afraid to contrast sharply with something. Don't be afraid to do something different that you've never seen before, and like put a massive skylight in your build, but make sure put these cross beams so it looks realistic. But don't be afraid to do something like that and to take a risk like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
it's always super important to just do what you want and try new things. So don't be afraid of using the blocks. Just use the blocks.
yeah,
Do what you can with the blocks and experiment with world edit and all that stuff.
oh, there's so much you can do with Minecraft and with World Edit. And one of the things, again, we touched on it in our first like inspiration video. But one of the things you have access to is builders and World Edit here, and just this plethora of knowledge and just all these resources. So get on the server and check out this build, but use the resources we have. So let's kind of move
Yeah.
on here. What's this area we're in?
So this is the main concert hall now, the Philharmonic concert hall. So there's basically classical concerts in here, and as you can see, it's cluttered in wood. So the wood is very important for the acoustics, if this would be in a real life building. So I try to have different shapes and different scenarios of wood and different holes and textures of wood to just get the perfect acoustics for this concert hall.
Oh yeah, and this is really I mean, you've really you have captured it. So if you guys don't know about acoustics, wood is it can be used very well in acoustics. And one of the things that they do is varying depths of wood will capture sound and reflect it in different angles. So you're really hearing the most like these speakers. You're getting the purest form of the sound that you can. You're not getting all of the ambient noise, which is reflected out of the way, right?
Yeah.
So,
And also, one future I would like to explain a little more is this large window in front. So the idea was to actually have the possibility to fold this entire glass window into simple panes and have like an open air concert hall onto the city. So there's a main square in front, and there can be people gathering around having like an open air concert from the concert hall right here.
oh, that's crazy. That is such a cool concept because it is closed off, but again, like this is just front and center and just like intimate. And then right behind there could be people, like you said, just gathering around under this tree. The sense of like community, right?
Yeah,
Gathering around, like they're on the outside, but they're not on the outside, right?
yeah. The entire idea of the building is to have the core building functions like the concert halls to have them engage with the streetscape, and also to have the outdoors flow inside. So things like buildings in the neighborhood and trees and stuff did make really a difference on the interior as well.
That
I
is
really
very
like
cool.
how the nice big window just really shines some light on whoever might be performing up here. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is cool. I mean, look at that backdrop. Could you? I mean, it's so like the you have the wood walls and the speakers everywhere, and then it's almost like you're staring at just I don't even know. Like there's just a piano by itself in front of this
Hmm.
giant window with a tree, and it's like a painting up there, and it's like you're watching like a musical painting.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really cool. It frames that view so nicely.
Yeah, that was the intention. Yeah.
Well, you did it very well. Let's go on to, I guess that's kind of it for this level and really the main
Yeah.
public spaces, correct?
Yeah. Exactly.
So let's go upstairs. You said there's a university portion of this build. Why don't you kind of take us up there and tell us what that's all about?
Yeah. So we're going to skip like 1 or 2 floors now, and let me see if you're on the right story now.
Oh no, where do you go?
Yeah.
Where you at? Where you at though?
I'm here.
Oh, whew. Okay, I
Yeah.
got lost in the elevator shaft.
Okay.
That's how big this
So
build is, guys. You can get lost in the elevator.
yeah. So this part of the building contains the Philharmonic Orchestra on this story. So there's administration and again wardrobes for the artists and some practice rooms. So I suggest we might take a look at that. Over here we have a huge lounge area for the artists who are performing in the concert hall.
Oh wow. This is
And
cool.
they also have like a really nice terrace to just go out into the city and once again perfectly framing the building.
It does actually really, and this cutout is it's a very natural cutout in the building. It's not just like you
Yeah.
like bam balcony like and you get a balcony and you get a balcony. No, it's like it's very nicely like elegantly cut out and it makes sense. I guess that's a bit of inspiration to draw. Make things make sense in your build.
Hmm.
And not necessarily they don't necessarily have to fully make sense to like anything outside the build, but they really need to make sense in your build, and it really needs to like tie into your build somehow. And you've done that well with this balcony. It's not just hanging off the side of the building because you wanted the building to be an enclosed box, and you did that. You captured
Yeah.
that with this balcony.
I really like this wall for some inspiration with the wood facing different ways. When you could just have it go all the way up the same, but you did that little just small little feature to.
Hmm.
That is true. And how did you actually achieve that different the different grain direction?
So the horizontal planks are actually double slabs. So once again, a feature from our resource pack workflows are those vertical planks. So you just do a double slab of oak wood, and it gives you like a vertical plank, which is really cool.
There you go. Inspiration. More inspiration. And more inspiration you can only get from the walk resource pack. So you need to get over and
Yeah.
get the resource pack if you don't already have it, because you're behind the times currently. Let's go, people. Get with it. All right. Sorry. I got a little bit hyper. What are we? So yeah, take us down this hall, I guess. Show us some more of the
Yeah.
university.
Here we have like more offices
Ooh.
and
Very nice.
just like really, really many offices. So you can see here why I previously mentioned it's 350 rooms in total.
And
And
you
here on
decorated all of them?
Yeah, they're all
Oh, man.
furnished and they're all individually furnished.
Do not get overwhelmed looking at this build if you are not a builder or a guest, or even if you are a builder, because I'm just a builder right now, and I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Like, I'm never going to build like this. Do not get overwhelmed. You can definitely come on here and take inspiration from all this. What are these? You have like music
totally.
stands in this room. You
Yeah.
have like the director in this room with some like a table and some cool chairs. Like, look, just come on here and look at these things that you can incorporate into your own build.
Yeah.
I love this music stand right here. I mean, it looks so realistic, especially in the game of Minecraft. Like, you can imagine just like sitting here with your little music stand practicing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like a men's choir, la 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 la, and a man in a hazmat suit singing as well. Only on World of Corrales are you gonna get a man in a hazmat suit, a bear,
That's
and
true.
a undefined block man
Yeah,
named
a
Silp
white block.
singing together. Yeah, white block. I never know which way you're looking. So like when I'm interviewing you and you're like talking about something, I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm like looking the wrong way, and you're like, and over here, and I'm like, oh crap, and like turn
Yeah,
around.
it's quite confusing. Yeah.
It is very confusing. Like, why is he pointing his butt at me? So
I
anyway,
really like these doors with the with what looks like the trap doors and the
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, it's
blanks.
framed like super nicely.
It looks so good.
It does look so
Yeah, it's
good.
all custom designed, especially for this building.
More inspiration. Look at this. Like, what is this? A dressing room?
Yeah, those are the dressing rooms and wardrobes for the performing artists of the concert hall.
Dude, Spout, look at us. Remember what we were talking about with the mirrors? We're like, we love different mirror designs, and this is one that
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I've seen it done like this either. Just two glass panes world edited, so they're full glass panes just by themselves stacked. That's really cool.
Yeah, I really like how with World Edit you can make it so it doesn't connect to the block behind it. And
Oh
that makes
yeah.
it look really realistic.
Yeah.
And if you guys have questions, again, you guys can get a guest plot in World of Corrales, and you have access to World Edit. And then if you have a question about how to do something like this, just ask somebody, and we'll throw up the command like super fast, and then all of a sudden you're
Yeah.
building like this. So let's go down the hall. Is there anything else on this floor that you really want to highlight?
I think we can go one floor further. Here's another staircase. So
Holy cow.
let's take this one.
All right, going up this back staircase.
Oh, there's more staircases.
I'm tired. My guy is tired.
Yeah, there's 3 staircases in the entire building. So.
This would be
Alright.
a good workout in real life.
This would be a
Going up all
phenomenal
those
workout in
stairs.
real life.
Yeah.
So over here we have the main classrooms of the music university, which I previously mentioned, and they are also individually furnished. So here's like one classroom, for example. There's like 3 sizes.
Okay, so yeah, they're in the classroom. They're learning music. You got a projector up here. Look at this little bit of inspiration. Projector hanging from the ceiling, pointing at this. Again, this use of glass, I guess, just different colored glass as like a projector screen or a whiteboard. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I really like with the glass how thin it is, and it makes it look like a realistic projector.
It really does. And like one thing people did in the past with like TVs is they'd have like full blocks or whatever. And this definitely makes it look like, again, like you said, realistic and modern. Should we kind of head down the hall? I heard that there is a lecture hall somewhere in here.
Yeah. So actually, there's just more classrooms over here. So we can see that quickly.
Okay.
And once again, we have like a great view over here, and this is the skylight I previously mentioned over the grand staircase.
Oh,
It continues into a courtyard over here.
We're above the skylight.
Yeah.
I really like this little lounge area.
Yeah, it is really
Very,
cool.
Realistic. Looks like you can get your little coffee over here, kind of freshen up.
Kind of lounge
Yeah.
here, discuss like the class, and then like run back in before the teacher gets mad because you were late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very cool. I can definitely see myself like it is funny because like I see myself in college, but like in this building, like college me, like doing these things, and you did very well to capture like the vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you.
So yeah, take us a little bit further into the build. I'm glad you're here because if it was just Spout and I, half this video would be us just like running around the build trying to like, you have signs and the signs are beautiful, but I
Yeah.
don't read signs, so I'd just be running around the build confused. Like
Yeah. We'd be lost already somewhere in
lost.
the basement.
it'd be like a 3-hour-long video of us finding awesome things and then like not knowing where we are. It's such a big build. 350 rooms, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. So here we're actually in the main area of the university now, because we recently entered through a side staircase. So this is the main area of the university with just little classrooms, meeting rooms, and study rooms here.
I like these study rooms where you can kind of have your group come in and do your little work and go back to
Yeah.
class. It's very realistic.
It is very realistic. It's very collegiate too to have like glass front glass study
Mhm.
rooms almost. You know what I mean? And then you have these what are these lockers over here?
Yeah, those are all lockers. Yeah.
Very
Now
cool.
that's
Take
some
some inspiration.
right
Yep.
there.
Some locker design. And again, it doesn't. So with Minecraft, it's nothing's gonna be like look exactly like you want it to in real life, but you look at these and you can really be like, oh dude, those are like really cool lockers. That you know what I'm saying? So like that's use the blocks like he said. He used different texture wool
Mhm.
here, and wool's not something you would normally think about, but it here you see locker and it's like, oh, that's metal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It just works.
It does. It really works. Just use the
Yeah.
different blocks. Don't look at the. Somebody said it yesterday when we were on the server. Don't look at the block name. Look at the block itself. You know what I mean? Don't get hung up on what it's called. So why don't we? Ooh, this is a really cool microphone in there. Look at this. La 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 la.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do I look like I'm singing? I do look like
Oh,
I'm
wow.
singing.
That is really cool.
That actually looks really weird from that view. We won't discuss that. All right, let's you guys will see it in the finished video. All right, take us further in. What is the
The top floor, I'd say.
Oh, with this crazy skylight just lighting up this staircase.
Yeah, once again.
Staircases can get really dark in Minecraft, so lighting it up is a very good idea, and a skylight is a perfect way to do that.
I really like these hanging signs that you have on this first, pointing you in the direction
Yeah.
to go.
Oh yeah, it's like super realistic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, as it's a huge building, people get lost quickly, so I thought it would be a good idea to give at least some orientation.
Ooh, Spout, I think he's talking crap on us.
No.
No, yeah, that's right, because there's two of us and one of you. All right, that was
Yeah,
aggressive.
he's saying we should be smart enough to find our way, but
Ooh,
I don't know.
but we are not. You should have seen us last time we tried to do that. All right, where are we now? What is this? What is this floor? What's going on?
So this is also part of the university, and up here it actually has a slanted roof. You don't see it from the exterior, but it's a slanted roof, so you have space for lecture halls with a double height ceiling, and those are situated quite here, next to the terrace, and you can see how the roof slants up, and you have a double height room.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool, but it maintains its boxy appearance in the
Yeah.
This is really nice.
I like how this slants, because in real life, in these type of rooms, they would slant as well.
They would slant
Yeah.
as well. And then again, you have this whole theme of I think I've kind of noticed like things are backlit here, right? Behind whatever's happening. This would be terrible for my ADD, but behind what's happening is this beautiful, like, just framed outdoor, you know what I mean, like space. And that's kind of, you have this going on, throughout this entire build, and I really enjoy that.
Yeah, if I was sitting here in this classroom, I probably would not be paying attention to the professor. I'd be looking across the hall at all the people in the library.
Yeah, Silp, I would fail out of your school.
Yeah.
Oh man, I clicked. Did I destroy something? No. All right, quick, run. All right.
Let's run.
Let's run. Ah, I'm lost. All right. What is next? What is next?
So, what's next? And it's just opposite of the huge courtyard is the library.
Oh wow. I did not see this either when I was touring the build. So you have like the front desk.
Reception area. Yeah.
Oh, this is
I
so
really
cool.
like this reception area. You can see yourself checking out books or returning them or asking questions.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is madness right here. What is this? Electronic rental?
Yeah, looks like it's closed. Electronic rental is closed for the day.
Coronavirus quarantine.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at this this library full of just musical theory, I'm assuming, and all these books that I would not understand.
Tons and tons of books.
Tons and tons of books.
Oh, they're even labeled.
Holy cow, they are labeled.
G and
Yeah.
G to N.
classic music, notes G through M, so Miley Cyrus, classical, right there, that orange book. Then I'm going to go, and I'm going to sit down.
I like this tiny detail of the bookshelf floating above the, what is that, snow block?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a snow block.
Snowblock's very good to get that detail. Snowblock's awesome because you can make it however tall or short you want, and you can put these lines in your builds elsewhere. Take that as inspiration, guys. Use Snowblock, or don't use it yourself. Come on the server first. Step 1. Step 2, use the Snowblocks. Step 3, be awesome like Silp. So, all of these are labeled. How did you have like this area left over and you decided to put a library in, or did you kind of envision this up here all along?
No, it was planned from the beginning to have the university at the very top and the public functions on the lower floor. And so it was my original intention to have the lecture halls and the library on the very top, because those are like the most public areas of the university and the coolest areas and the areas where you spend the most time.
I like that. That is very cool. So, there you have it. There's the library. What's up, Spout?
These are things you have to think of as a builder, all these small details, like including a library, a lecture room, making sure there's restrooms, offices.
Restrooms. I always forget to put a spot for, when I build a house, I always forget to put a spot for a restroom. Whenever I build a building, I'm like, oh crap, then I have to like slam a restroom in, and like people are peeing underneath the staircase all of a sudden, you know what I mean? So like definitely like pre-plan your builds before you like start just going at it.
It's always good to plan it before you get too far into the process.
Exactly.
Actually, a fun fact of this building: there's over 70 toilet seats in this building.
There's over 70 toilets.
Toilets as well.
You counted the toilets. That is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've actually built 70 toilets on Minecraft.
Ever.
Total. Yeah, my total toilet bill.
I mean, I use World Edit to copy down, but yeah.
Yeah, World Edited toilets, and that's crazy. So I guess there you have it. Is there anything else you really you want to hit up on the inside, Silp?
Not really. I just want to encourage everyone to come on the server and just look at this building and look at all the other buildings in this beautiful city and on our server, and just to take a look at all the stuff by yourself, because we can't show it all in our videos. So really take the opportunity, come online and check out Spout.
Yeah, definitely. Like exactly like you said, dude. Because again, we couldn't show you everything in this. So we're gonna link the position in here, and you guys can come on the server and you can go to like the coordinates for this exact place. What warp is this? I don't think we covered this. Isn't this what is this, Columbus?
Columbus.
Yeah, it's Columbus. Yeah.
And who owns Columbus?
Dan. 999 Dan.
999 Dan. He's a very very good, one of the better traditional builders on the server actually. And
definitely come on, check it out. I mean, there's so many stuff we missed, like these little bike racks out front. I'm sure there's hundreds of rooms that we didn't see in the building.
There's literally,
be sure to come on and check it out.
Literally hundreds of rooms in this thing that we did not see. And then like look at across from this. There's a nice contrast. Look at all these buildings out here. There's skyscrapers. We have everything on World of Keralis. And again, like we said at the beginning, WalkTube is going to be blowing up. We're going to be doing these all the time. World of Keralis is going to be expanding. We don't just have a creative server. We have a townie server that's super active. They actually have a tournament just going on, and we're going to be doing videos of that where we make it like a sports broadcast, so stay tuned for that. Just get on here if you're not already on here. That's really all we can say at this point.
Yeah.
you're missing out at this point if you haven't been on the server yet.
You are definitely
for sure.
missing out. So I guess with that, guys, we will we'll say goodbye. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet to WalkTube. Subscribe, hit that bell so you guys get the notifications when we drop a new video, and you can be part of this. Subscribe to Spout's YouTube. Hit his little bell, dingle his bell, so you get his notifications, and then subscribe to mine. All of these links are going to be in the subscription. The video is going to be up on all of those. Let us know what you think, and thanks for watching.